Superstar Billy Graham has sadly passed away, and people have been trying to give him his flowers this week a little bit. Eldridge Wayne Coleman held the world title for a whole year, winning it from Bruno Sammartino before dropping it to Bob Backlund. And people are really now, in hindsight, really appreciating how ahead of his time he was. Our old pal Dave Meltzer wrote, with no superstar Billy Graham, there is no Hulk Hogan. And Hogan may be the most important character of this generation. There may have been a Ric Flair, but it would have been different outside the ring than this Ric Flair. And there definitely would have been a Dusty Rhodes, but not what Dusty Rhodes ended up being. Vince McMahon probably would have been the owner of the WWF, but without the prototype of what a sports entertainer should be created by Graham that became his vision would have been very different. Plus, there would be no Hulk Hogan to execute it. Man, high praise there. And as you're watching along on YouTube, you see that dude, and he had a look like no other. Tell us about Superstar.
Superstar Billy Graham was the first of his kind, and there had been other bodybuilding types, but none with the charisma, none with the personality of Superstar Billy Graham. And Superstar, was the kind of, he did the Muhammad Ali rhymes. He did the raps, man. 265 pounds of twisted sex appeal on the women's pet and the men's regret. The superstar. They're gonna put rope rings around the Eiffel Tower for the superstar Billy Graham because he's so incredible and so sensational all the time. Superstar man was the superstar. Superstar is what you call an attraction. Okay, Superstar couldn't come in and really stay in any territory too long. I think that he would get kind of long in the tooth if he did, because he was so special. And Superstar was smart enough to go and know when to move on. So when the Superstar went to New York and became the WWF champion, that was like, wow. I think that was the longest he ever stayed at one time. For a long stretch was during that time as champion. And he was, the first heel to hold it for any length of time beyond the transitional champion, just a couple of weeks. But Superstar traveled the world, headlining wherever the hell he went, and had the gift of gab and had the gift of being able to talk an audience into the arena. And that is a gift. And that is something that is a lost art through the years where people have just not been able to do that. And Superstar Billy Graham did it with ease and did it unlike anybody else.